So this message is essentially for somebody who is getting ready to take a leap of faith and is essentially second guessing if that's the best decision, right? So first couple cards out, we got the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant in reverse. I feel like somebody is gaining clarity about something that they've chosen to commit themselves to, and I feel like they're realizing that it's not really pouring into them. It's not um, the best situation for them to be in. So for some of you, I was getting that some of you could be actually leaving religion, like you're waking up to indoctrination and programming. Some of you could be leaving a job, or some of you could be leaving a relationship, a marriage, actually. Um, and with this judgment in reverse, I just feel like you're like, damn, like, am I making the right decision? Am I doing the right thing? Am I overthinking this? Am I thinking too deeply into it? But I just feel like it's this nudge that just keeps continually, nudging you. And I feel like you've been a discernment card. I feel like you've been praying, you've been meditating, you've been asking your higher power for clarity, for guidance, for um, discernment on what's the best move to make, which direction you should be going in. And like I said, if you should even commit to this decision. But what I feel like is, I feel this energy of, okay, so I feel like a lot of your doubt, because to clarify, the judgment card in reverse was the Six of Cups in reverse. I feel like a lot of your doubt comes from what it's like some type of narrative or something that you've been told since you were a child, or something that you believed since you were a child. Like, you know how some people believe that if you get like divorce is a sin, and you may be sitting here contemplating and thinking about getting a divorce when your belief or what you were told to believe growing up is that divorce is a sin. um but it's also like, what a lot of people don't know, there's this energy of like the Sun card. Hold on, get my shit together. The Sun card, the Sun card in reverse came out to clarify the Hierophant in reverse, and there was this energy about something in the shadows. I feel like, so you may be like worried about like the outside world and how they perceive this decision or whatever. Maybe there's like few, like your family, your church, whatever. You may be thinking about like how they are going to process your decision, but I feel like what's in the back of your mind or on the forefront of your mind is the fact that they don't know what's going on in the shadows. There's something about what's going on behind closed doors or something like that. um, there's a lot going on that people don't see, and I feel like it's not really, I mean, obviously it's not good in nature, like, because it's happening in the shadows. There's this sense of like sadness or depression, things being hidden. There could be some type of infidelity, abuse, especially with the Six of Cups in reverse. This could be like an emotional abuse, and that could also be playing into you second guessing your decision. The fact that this person has um, basically convinced you that if you leave, all of these things will happen, etc., etc. But I feel like essentially you've already made up your mind, because you got the Four of Cups, and I feel like this is like this right here is the plan that you've come up with that nobody knows about. Nobody knows that you got this hidden up your sleeve type. Like, if you're planning to leave in the middle of the night, if you are quitting without a 2 weeks notice, if you are like you already got your divorce papers and you just haven't served them yet. There's some type of energy about having already made a step towards something that nobody else knows about, and it's like you're second guessing or contemplating, um, because it's been a thought up until this point, and now you're at that point where it's time to turn that thought into action. And I guess you're getting cold feet, or you're second guessing, or looking for confirmation. But at the bottom of the deck, the Seven of Swords kind of confirm the fact that all of these things are going on behind the scenes. The Seven of Swords speaks of lies, betrayal, theft. Just Seven of Swords is really kind of one of the worst cards in the deck, for real. So, um, and it's crazy because it's almost like this energy with their fingers crossed in this particular read, and I'm getting the fact that you were loyal to whatever or whoever this was over yourself, because it's like this energy of like, I'm not going to expose them because I don't want the world to look at them like X, Y, and Z. But whole time, like I said, they're cheating, they're abusive, they're conniving, they're stealing, like, you know. So it's almost like you leave without even trying to expose this person. You just leave trying to save yourself, essentially. Let me see if there's anything else. So to close this out, I feel like you got the Eight of Cups and the Temperance card, and I feel this energy. I felt this energy of the uncertainty of the unknown has you kind of contemplating going back into a comfort zone. But I feel like Spirit wants you to trust in their ability to bring in balance. I'm even seeing a Justice card bring in justice, and I also feel like they want you to trust in your divinely led action to detach yourself from the situation, because whatever this is, the situation was draining you. It was taking from you. It because I don't know, for some of y'all, I don't know what this means, but for some of y'all might resonate with the fact that something was against your will. You were in a situation or attached to someone or something. I don't know. It's something about this against your will type of thing. But spirit essentially woke you up and brought these things to your attention so that you could move away from them. So don't allow the uncertainty of the unknown to put you back in a situation that you've already detached from. Because it's like this energy, even if you go back physically, mentally, and emotionally, you're already gone, which is just going to make it even worse to a certain extent, you know. So I feel like spirit brought you to this point is because there's a plan. There's a plan, and you need to trust in that divine plan. Even if you don't know what's next, even if you don't know how it's going to unfold, be okay with that. But also be grateful for the fact that you no longer have to be in this. This is the devil card. Okay. So yeah, just trust. Just trust. Stop giving the situation your energy, your time, your effort, and just continue to move forward with your plan or whatever it is that you're feeling divinely led to do.